channel. Today I'm going to discuss how to write a good debate. For academic purposes, it's going to help students of class 11th and 12th. Let's get started with it. Now, debate. Academic debates address social issues, establishing a moral order, discussing pros and cons of certain policies or laws, etc., within a particular academic level. So, here in this case, your level according to class 11th and 12th. So, it will discuss social issues. There can be current hot issues also, then certain policies and laws made by the government. So, pros and cons, merits and demerits of that. So, that is a debate. It has to be a debatable issue. So the aim is to prepare students to express their opinion and support their argument with some facts and evidence. Now this is very important. So this is to prepare the students to express themselves. If they like something or if they don't like something, they have to express their true opinion. And for that, there has to be certain facts behind it or certain evidences to support the case. It helps in improving their advanced speaking and writing skills, enhancing their critical thinking, building confidence, and creating awareness about social issues. So this is the aim of debating. Now, important points that you need to remember before you sit and write a debate. First thing is, read the question and choose your side. So question read करके अपनी side जो है उसकी choice कर लेनी है. Now what does it mean choosing a side? It means whether you want to write for or against the motion. So try to choose the side you personally would like to speak about. So in this case, obviously it's to write about, and also for which you have more points to contest. So अपनी लिए हमने choose कर लेना है कि हम उस टॉपिक के अगेंस्ट लिखेंगे या फिर उस टॉपिक के फेवर में लिखेंगे. So whatever side you decide, after that you will jot down, make a rough draft, jot down points for that. So कोशिश ये करनी है कि टॉपिक पढ़ने के बाद अपने मन में अगर फेवर में ज़्यादा पॉइंट्स आ रहे हैं देन चूज राइटिंग इन फेवर, और अगर उसके अगेंस्ट मन में ज़्यादा पॉइंट्स आ रहे हैं then choose writing against the topic. Now, next thing is an ideal debate. It should have 4 paragraphs. Now, what those 4 paragraphs should be? सबसे पहले introduction आएगी जिसमें salutations and presenting your side वो बताया जाएगा. Second, what is the problem? Why the topic is a problem and why is there an opposition for that? So ये सारी चीजें जो है वो second paragraph में discuss की जाएंगी कि वो topic में actually problem क्या है and why people are opposing it. Along with this, give facts, figures, quote news to support your point. So discuss merits and demerits of the topic according to whatever choice you have, whatever side you have chosen. So you have to contradict and contest. After that, third paragraph is solution. Now writing the solution here is presenting a strong case to the opposition, proving them wrong and giving a solution that is in your favor. So you have to talk about solution in such a way that it is favoring you and you are contradicting all the points of the opposition. So opposition के जो भी points है. So when you are writing a debate, obviously you know कि opposite जो है पार्टी जो है वो किस चीज से और किस पॉइंट पे अपोज कर सकती है. So you are contradicting the opposition on those points. और उसके बाद end में हम conclusion लिखेंगे. So you have to conclude why your side is best and clarify your stance and then thank the audience. So ये 4 paragraphs जो हैं वो ध्यान में रख के debate लिखनी है. Now after that, other main points are leave lines between the paragraphs for a neat look, then underline the main points. Remember and write a few general quotes. Now, if you do not remember certain specific quotes according to the topic, write a few general ones to make your debate impressive. Then don't use slang and short forms. Don't write wrong facts. Now, if you do not know any facts and figures, then don't quote any. And take care of the word limit. Now, tips to write a good debate. First, beginning. Beginning is very important. Give a dramatic or a catchy start. Rhetorical question, quotation या news. Now हम इस तरह से debate जो है शुरू कर सकते हैं किसी rhetorical question से, quotation से या news से. Now, what is a rhetorical question? These questions, they do not need any answers. These are to sensitize the audience, or it is to give the audience or the judges, the people present there, some food for thought. So you can begin like that. For example, you can begin, can you imagine this world without internet? So in case the topic is related to social media or internet, so you can begin with such a question. Why can't we join hands and move together? Where are we heading? Or what would this country be like? So if you can continue according to the topic. So these are a few rhetorical beginnings. Now after that comes your greetings and salutations. So honorable judges, esteemed teachers, my worthy opponents and the august audience. It is my pleasure to stand here and share my views on, so whatever is the topic, then you introduce your, whether you are going to speak or write in favor or against. So I personally believe in, so according to the topic you will write, which makes me the right contender to speak in favor of the motion. So like this, you can introduce that what are you going to speak. Taking that topic, you are going to speak in favor or against. Then you can even write and respected chairperson, members of the jury, luminous audience, gracious gathering, and you can continue. So you can choose any adjectives here like this. Now after that, ask questions in your debate to give a reason to the judges and audience to think. Address the audience and your opponent. So you have to address them in between because the audience is sitting in front of you and you have to be interactive. So use words like my dear opponents or let me ask. Why is my eminent opposition harping on the fact? I would like to advise mine not to be wise in words but in deeds. May I take the liberty to ask? May I ask my challenger? So all these expressions will make your debate interactive. Then other phrases and expressions that you can use, like I would like to argue, because you are going to defend your side. So you are putting your points forward. So you can use like I would like to argue, or in this debate, I would like to discuss and defend something, whatever, according to the topic, although it has undergone much criticism, but still you believe in that. Then, but I first wish to say why I think, again keeping your point. The facts are as simple as this. Then why the hullabaloo? So why there is such a mess created by the opposition? Then he or it magically combines two qualities. There is a magical or mystic combination of these advantages or merits in this, now which I presume or assume that my opponents are ignorant of. So keeping your point, you are contradicting the opposition. Then if you have to write a quote or a saying, so you can write it like this. Someone has rightly said, or someone has rightly put it into words. Why is it so unconvincing when it is crystal clear? I strongly agree or feel or disagree, or I strongly oppose. I'm fairly certain that. Then I'm of the view. My aim is to put the correct facts in front of you or bring something to light. It is so ironical that, consequently, as a result, a wake up call, it is actually a litmus test, or it is ridiculous to think that way. So, all these are the expressions and phrases that you can use in your debate to make it impressive and emphatic. Now, this is your question. Brain drain is not a bane for a developing country like India. Write a debate in 150 to 200 words, either for or against the motion. So, in your question paper, you will have to write the debate either for the motion or against the motion. You are not going to write both the sides. Now, this question I have taken from the previous year question paper of CBSE English Core 2016. So, we will be writing a debate on this topic. So now first thing what you have to do, prepare a rough draft. तो सबसे पहले अपनी side जो है वो choose करनी है. So side against the motion. So I have chosen against the motion. It means that it is a bane for a developing country like India. So developing country like India के लिए brain drain जो है वो अच्छा नहीं है. It is a bane. So now my points. सबसे पहले हम डिस्कस करेंगे कि ब्रेन ड्रेन होता क्या है. उसके बाद रीजंस. व्हाट आर द रीजंस? लैक ऑफ फैसिलिटीज, अपॉर्चुनिटीज. देन पॉइंट्स जो हैं वो अगेंस्ट जो जाएंगे इसके. सो नर्चर्ड सिंस चाइल्डहुड एंड व्हेन इट कम्स to give back, they leave the country. So we are talking about youth and students here. So सारा बचपन, स्कूलिंग जो है वो यहाँ पे नर्चर करते हैं कंट्री में, और जब बड़े हो जाते हैं, प्रोडक्टिव ईयर्स आते हैं, व्हेन इट इज टाइम टू सर्व द कंट्री, सर्व द सोसाइटी, सो दे लीव द कंट्री एंड दे गो अब्रॉड. Then this, what will happen with this? They add to the development of that country. So हमारे जो कंट्री है उसको तो नुकसान ही है. Then they become a pride of that country, not their birth country. So in case they achieve something there, so obviously वो उस कंट्री को जो है वो रिप्रेजेंट कर रहे हैं, तब वो अपनी बर्थ कंट्री को रिप्रेजेंट नहीं करते हैं. देन they also leave their old parents behind. So इन सब चीज़ों के कारण it's not a good thing. Now, why there is then opposition standing? Why the opposition is in favor of that? So opposition might say कि वहाँ जाएंगे, experience gain होगा, they'll become experts in their field and then they'll come back. So it is going to be good for the mother country. But the question here is very few return to serve. So this is the point where you can contest. Now let's get started with the debate. So first, a dramatic beginning. So you will write debate like this on top. So brain drain is not a bane for a developing country like India. The best brains in the country are turning away to greener pastures abroad. So this is a news headline. Does this news headline make you feel proud? Let me ask these intelligent people sitting here. Is this really something to laud? So this is your dramatic beginning. A very good morning to the honorable judges, esteemed teachers, my worthy opponents, and the august audience. It is my pleasure to stand here and share my views on brain drain is not a bane for a developing country like India. I would like to speak against the motion, as I truly believe that the best brains are the assets of the country and must be valued and retained. So now till here, I have given a beginning, a dramatic beginning, a bold beginning. So it is a bold statement here. The best brains in the country are turning away to greener pastures abroad. So I have given a question to the audience and judges to think. Then comes your salutations and greetings, and you will choose your side here, and I have underlined that. So I would like to speak against the motion, as I truly believe. Now, why you are speaking against the motion? In one line it should be clear. As I truly believe that the best brains are the assets of the country and must be valued and retained. Now, the definition. What is brain drain? The term brain drain refers to the international transfer of human capital resources, and it applies mainly to the migration of highly educated individuals from developing to developed countries. Have you ever given it a thought that if these bright brains, these intellectuals and highly skilled individuals had stayed in India, how much they would have added to its growth and development? There are a few grave questions that need to be answered. Why is going abroad becoming the first preference of the youth? What is the reason behind it? When and how did the pastures in our country become barren? So you are again interacting with the audience and you are asking them a few grave questions, because these questions are directly related to your topic. My learned friends in opposition should pay attention to the fact that better and fair opportunities, good salary packages, better work conditions, incentives, and corruption free work culture are a few of the many privileges that attract our youth to developed nations like USA, Canada, Australia, etc. So now you have given them the reasons that why there is brain drain. So because of all these reasons, the youth is attracted. My worthy opponents who are harping on the same thing, that brain drain is not a bane, should first get their information right. These bright brains are nurtured and chiseled here, and when it is time to reap the harvest, they leave the country for better tomorrow. Their potential and intellect is utilized by that country, adding to its development. And still, my friends say that it is not Bane for us. Their argument that the country is benefited by their experience, research, and expertise when they return stands on a hollow footing. Let me ask them, how many really return? Perhaps 10% or so. So, in this paragraph, you've kept your points and you have even contested what the opposition is going to say. So, let me ask them again, it's interactive. How many really return? Perhaps 10% or so. Also, it's not easy for parents to send their children abroad. They suffer both emotionally and financially. In some cases, only the old parents are left behind and the children never look back. How foolish it is to blow the trumpet at the achievement of an Indian based abroad, feeling proud of his accomplishment because of his origin. I strongly feel that it is not something to feel proud of. Rather, we should be ashamed that a bright brain ditched the country of his birth over a foreign country. So another point, that whenever an Indian who has become a citizen of that country, a more developed country, achieves something, accomplishes something. So we celebrate here in India that he was born in India. So the point is that rather we should be ashamed of this fact that he left this country and had gone there for greener pastures. So rather we should be ashamed that a bright brain ditched the country of his birth over a foreign country. By losing its brilliant brains to the developed nations, our country is facing a huge loss in terms of skilled manpower and great ideas. So another point, that why it is a bane, because the country is losing skilled manpower and great ideas. Let us face the ugly truth that we as a nation are not being able to provide suitable opportunities here. The situation is a wake-up call for the government. We all know what attracts the young to the developed nations. Why can't we adopt a fair and just system based on capability and potential and not on nepotism? So now you are discussing the solution. You are talking about that why can't all these things be provided here? So why are decisions taken keeping in mind the vote bank? The government should focus on providing the best opportunities and facilities in terms of education, health, and social security. The ultimate goal, it should be a corruption and reservation-free society that respects hard work and talent. So in my opinion, brain drain must stop and be reversed. Let us pledge to begin a new game, from brain drain to brain gain. Thank you for being patient listeners. So this is how you are going to end your debate. So in the end, write a few couplet, a verse, a slogan, something to prove your point. And here, like you can see how I have concluded. So write that what is required, everything that goes in your favor, and conclude that in my opinion, brain drain must stop and rather it should be reversed. So this is how you have to write an impressive debate for your exam. Now this debate, the word limit is exceeding a little because I have discussed all the points. Now in case you find that your debate it is going to exceed in words, you can skip 1 or 2 points from here. So you need not include all the points that you have jotted down in rough if you feel that the word limit is going to exceed. But I've included all the points here just to show you how you have to write it. So this is the debate. I hope you've understood. So that's all for today. Do subscribe to the channel and give this video a thumbs up. Follow me on Instagram and happy preparation. Check the playlist for other links. Bye for now.